Ever since the revelation of Larcade Dragneel within Fairy Tail chapter 493, and moreover, ever since the revelation that he is none other than Zeref's son, within one of the recent chapters of Fairy Tail, many people have been trying to fill in the pieces to this now absolutely humongous puzzle. So many theories are popping up around the Fairy Tail community when it comes to Larcade's character, but one of the biggest things that people are talking about is his past. So many people within the Fairy Tail community are now questioning where Larcade came into the picture in regards to Zeref's past, considering Larcade himself referred to Zeref as his father. However, many people as well are bringing up the possibility of Larcade not meaning this in a literal sense, and that he could have meant that Zeref actually created him in possibly the same means that he went about creating Natsu over 400 years ago. Now, in this case, I can actually see Larcade's past being something that is very simple and overall very straightforward. Now, if Zeref actually did create him, I believe that would have actually been after Mavis's death. Now, with the revelation of Mavis actually being Larcade's mother within Fairy Tail chapter 509, many are starting to question where Larcade came into the picture within her life prior to her death from Zeref. But what if after Mavis died and prior to Zeref actually giving Mavis back to Hades, he took some of Mavis's DNA for a future project of his? Larcade could have actually then gone on to be raised by Zeref. Now, Zeref could have easily taught him his magic, seeing as he taught Mavis her magic, and once the Alvarez Empire was actually created, Zeref may have actually considered Larcade to be powerful enough to have a spot as a Spriggan, one of the Spriggan 12. He could have actually even possibly created Larcade with the end goal of defeating Acnologia with the use of Larcade, seeing as Natsu's end goal would have inevitably been to take down Zeref. Now, this next idea is definitely a huge shot in the dark, but in the instance that Zeref is actually Larcade's father, then the question of Larcade's past manifests into something huge. So, what if Larcade is Zeref and Mavis' son, but it's from a different timeline where Zeref was never cursed by God Ank'Sram? We're all aware of the fact that Zeref has access to the Eclipse Gate. We all know that different timelines differ in the ways that they work. Example being Future Lucy's timeline and Lucy's timeline. Future Lucy's timeline was taken over by dragons, while Lucy's timeline was prevented from being taken over by dragons and overran by them in the grand scheme of things. With this knowledge, we could actually assume that there's a different timeline, where Zeref possibly wasn't cursed by God Ank'Sram. Again, huge shot in the dark, but what if Zeref met Mavis in this timeline and Larcade was the product of them? So it's possible that Zeref could have actually embarked on a journey that led him to this timeline where Larcade was the product of Mavis and Zeref. Then he could have actually taken Larcade and raised him. Now, I'm guessing Larcade would have probably been young at this time, younger than he is right now, and Zeref could have actually taught him his magic powerful enough to take down Acnologia from there. Again, as I said plenty of times now, this is so much speculation, just absolutely insane. This probably will never happen, but yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this theory. How do you guys believe Larcade's past took place? What do you guys think makes up his past, I guess you would say? And how do you think he's related to Zeref? Don't forget to leave a like to this video and show your support. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.